It's a real thing. I do this in Manchester too, so what I've realized is it's not really my job to deliver food to people, it's my job to get cold and wet so other people don't have to, which means I'm currently employed as an umbrella. Yeah, and it does not feel good to be a human umbrella, but I can't talk to you guys about that tonight because it's bad luck for me to open up inside, so... Very good. Another thing about it being your job to get cold and wet, it makes you the exact opposite of a firefighter. There are no calendars featuring sexy Uber Eats delivery drivers. Where it's like, oh, what's in store for April? Another skinny weirdo. Wow, this one's got lover's eyes and T-Rex thighs. My legs are insane. I have the legs of a female kickboxer. I could obviously take people's heads off with these. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that was a bit I threw in and it did not work. Okay. But it's weird. Here's the thing. It's weird working for Uber specifically because Uber is like trying to get rid of everybody that works ever. Like Uber rolled in and they got rid of the cab companies and now they want to make driverless cars to get rid of the cab drivers. I'm terrified of driverless bicycles myself because I know that when it comes, it's going to happen so quick. Because the argument against driverless cars is always, is it going to be safe? But cyclists have set the bar for safety so low. You can honestly just take a turtle, give it an iPad, throw it on a bicycle, and shove it into traffic, and people are like, well, at least it's wearing a helmet. Even the name Uber has weird Nazi overtones. It's like, what's your company name? Uber! Holy shit! What's your business model? Well, we eliminate entire groups of people from the workforce. Yeah. We got the idea from that hotel app. What's the one? Airbnb. Uber has also teamed up with McDonald's. You can get McDonald's delivered to your front door, which is a great move by McDonald's in their ongoing war against health. They're like, how can we make this even worse for people? It's like, yes, I have an idea. Let's take away the exercise they were getting walking to their cars. Very good. Any other suggestions? Yes, I have one. You know how we give them 6 chicken McNuggets for like £3? Well, for another £1.50, let's just give them 20. Oh, I'm aware the maths are nonsensical. It's not the point. The point is to make these idiots eat entire chickens using nothing but the power of savings. Do you want to know the best part? We're going to call it a share box. They're not going to share that at all. That way they'll really twist the knife when they're eating it alone in bed. Too personal? I want to thank you guys for applauding earlier. It always makes me feel good as a comedian to get an applause break. It's very hard to do with comedy, which is why I get very jealous of rock bands, because it seems insanely easy. Like if you're in a band, it seems like all you have to do is correctly identify the name of the city you are currently in, and people will be like, good job. Which, by the way, it is fantastic to be here tonight in Wally's. Okay! Yeah, all right. But it's the applause break thing is weird, because you can get it for saying the city you're in. The other way to get it is to make just the laziest political opinions. Like I was at a concert a while ago, and literally the band came up and was like, well, we're from America, and we don't like Donald Trump. And everyone was like, holy shit, they're going there! That's amazing! Wow! What sacred cow will they take down next? The Catholic Church? Holy shit! And like, it's never anything nuanced. Like, it's never a band on stage being like, hello, Philadelphia! You know, me and the other Foo Fighters, we've had some time on the road, so we've flipping through Plato's The Republic, and we just think that a lot a representational democracy could be solved by a benevolent philosopher king. Anyway, this next song is about how much we love Friday nights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, dance. I am a gay fella. I don't know why I needed to check a notebook to look at that detail. Let's see here. I'm also a man. I'm 32. This is my CD. But I'm a gay person. Give me a cheer if you're queer in here. Great. You're gonna fool me. I thought with the fucking club music that was in here during the break, I thought everybody was gay. I half expected smoke and lasers to pop up while I was waiting to go up. And then, cool. Anyway, I am a gay person, which is really neat. I have this cool gay tattoo. It is the tattoo. You know what? I take back what I said about getting applause breaks. It's dead easy. But it is the Triforce from The Legend of Zelda, and I put the Pride colors on it. And I like it a lot because, for me, it represents having the strength, wisdom, and courage to blow a bunch of weirdos. But it is cool. I also I feel more interestingly, I consider myself polyamorous, which you know. It's basically me cleaning up the fact that I'm a slut. That's what it comes down to. It's like, no, I have a lot of room in my heart and my ass. But it is a thing, like, and sorry, I'm gonna cheat, so this is somewhat new stuff, but it is so new to me, because I was in monogamous relationships, like, right up until about last year. And now it's just completely flipped, where I have like a lot of partners that I see all the time. And for me, it's kind of like the Marvel movies, where like when Iron Man came out, you're like, wow, I love Iron Man. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with Iron Man. This is a great movie. And the Avengers roll through and you're like, holy fuck, I can have everybody? Yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. You got everyone in that movie. You got Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, gross. Such a thing. And it's like, and now I feel like it's the move, because instead of having one person that has to meet all the endless abyss of need that is Brendan Craig, I get to kind of divvy it up among certain people, and certain people have different roles. Like, you know, if I want like nice vanilla sex, I go and hang out with my friend Adam. If I want something a little bit kinkier, Sean's your dom. If you're looking for emotional support and validation, come and do some stand-up comedy at the Rhyl Comedy Club. It's really fun. But it's also, it ties into gay stuff too, because I feel like gays are kind of ahead of the ball on the whole like crazy relationship front. Like, does anybody know a gay couple where they kind of identify as a daddy and a son? Does anybody know a gay couple where there's like a weird age gap between them? Does anybody know a gay couple? This is the thing. I got these friends of mine, and they are in that like one of them is 18, the other one is 44. Which I call a walrus relationship, because it's one of those things where you look at it from the outside and you're like, there's no way that thing should be alive right now. That's just a water balloon with a mustache. Well, I guess an 18-year-old and a 44-year-old can fall in love. Okay, that's more of a point than a joke. But it's really funny, because you have this dynamic of an 18-year-old and a 44-year-old together, and it's such a shift. Like for example, I was hanging out with him the other day, and the 18-year-old was like, hey Brandon, you want to hear something cool? We've had Netflix for free for the last 2 months, because we first signed up for a trial account using my bank account, and then we signed up for a trial account using his bank account. And the other guy was like, yeah, and I own a house. We're all making financial contributions. Like, they're just different people. Like, this one's on MDMA, he's on pills for his thyroid. I got one more thing to tell you guys about my piece out. I mentioned my friend Adam earlier, and Adam is a lovely person. He he is both the most goth person that I have ever met and the campus person I have ever met, which is fucking ridiculous. Because you'll hang out with me and he's like, ugh, everything sucks except musicals. You're like, yeah, Adam, you're Sadulous. I'm on board. Love it. And he is, the first night that we met, we really hit it off, which in the gay world means that we were taking a shower together within 45 minutes. And while I was in that shower, I saw his penis for the first time, and it scared the shit out of me. Because it was too big, which is the best way to end that sentence. Because I've had some of them where I've been freaked out because it looks kind of funny. Like you look at it, it's got a weird lump in it. You're like, Jesus, it's the hunchback cock of Notre Dame. But have you ever had that where like you saw a penis that was so big it freaked you out, and everybody get ready to high five the shit out of that dude? No. Oh. I take that back. You don't want to dig deeper? Me neither. Anyway, I totally mistook you guys. So you're not a couple.
No.
Oh, well.
Surprisingly.
It's amazing because you are where you have the I should have known because you strike the identical posture. You both have your legs crossed. You both have your arms crossed. You could not be saying, "Don't talk to me," any stronger. really showing you united front, you guys, which is good. Anyway, I saw a penis that was really big. And this is the thing, I feel so bad with this because what ended up happening is I got freaked out and I sort of like ran away, and then I just avoided him for like 3 months. And I felt so bad because this must happen to this guy all the time. And it kind of reminds me, like people are afraid of him for no reason. And it really makes me think of that movie, How to Train Your Dragon. You know what I mean? Yeah, because in that movie, there's like a town of villagers, and they live next to a bunch of dragons, and everybody's afraid of the dragons. But then one brave person goes over there, and I haven't seen the movie, but I'm assuming somebody fucks a dragon. Anyway, I ended up doing that later. So after 3 months, I screwed up my courage, went out, hung out with Adam, and hey guys, turns out I can take a dick. Which is great. I am so, thank you. Yes, we can applaud that. Rhyl. I am so proud of that fact. I put it on my CV. Which helped to get a job in Uber Eats, because they want to know that you can get fucked in the ass a little bit. That's it for me, guys. You're lovely human beings.